Welcome back to WBTV News this morning on Bounce TV. We are here with Chef Eric Leidecker with Dogwood Southern Table and Bar. He is cooking up something that you're going to potentially be seeing this spring at the restaurant. Tell us about these pot stickers that you created, Eric.
What these are, basically it's a simple dough. It's 2 cups flour, 3/4 cups of tepid water in the food processor. Let it go for, until it's nice and mixed in.
Yeah.
You want to just let it rest for 15 minutes, roll it out as thin as possible, fold it to your liking. And what we filled
you filled it with some yummy stuff here.
We filled it with smoked pork, collard greens, a little roasted corn salsa, and Anson Mill rice grits. And the sauce on the side is a Jezebel sauce, and it's apricot preserves, apple jelly, a little horseradish, dry mustard, and black pepper.
Now, how do you come up with the ingredients? How do you know what you want to put in it? Do you kind of get inspiration from somewhere?
Basically, this is pretty much a taste of the South in your mouth.
Yeah, absolutely, especially with the collard greens here, and you got your corn with all your peppers in it. I mean, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And once again, tell us about this dip now.
The Jezebel sauce is traditionally served with pork. It's apricot preserves. It's equal parts apricot preserves, apple jelly. If you're using a cup of each of those, you want to use about a 1/4 cup of horseradish, tablespoon of dry mustard, and just a little black pepper.
Yeah, and you're good to go.
And just mix it up.
Now, when you cook these you cook this on a pretty high heat once you got it all wrapped, once you got the ingredients wrapped in it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
A high heat, you use some oil here and got it nice and brown because everything is pretty much cooked. You just want to brown the dough.
Right, and the dough, you want to let it, like I said, you want to let it rest for about 30 minutes. And then once you get your dumplings folded and into the shapes you want, go ahead and boil them and get the dough cooked, and then let them rest and let them cool down, and then throw them right into a hot pan for about...
Get them boiled first, and then cook them.
Or steam them.
And I was about to say, this is not the only way you can eat, in general, pot stickers either, right?
Oh,
it can be steamed, like you said?
You can do steamed. You can do just a little crispy pot stickers.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the deal? Will this be on the menu, you think?
This is something we're looking at for an appetizer. We're going to lighten it up a little bit during the spring and summer. We're going to start. Our farmers are going to start coming back in and start sending us stuff. So
yeah, and tell us about, in case someone hasn't been to the restaurant before, you guys use stuff that from local farms here, right?
We source as much as possible from local farms. Roland Farms is one of them, Poplar Ridge.
Yeah.
We use a lot of stuff from Anson Mills out of Columbia, and we just do what we do.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that too.
We try to keep it as fresh as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, and with the final presentation here, what did you add to here?
This is just a little
some scallions.
Scallions that are just julienned and soaked in ice water, just to get them to where they start to get nice and crispy, and they start to form, just start to curl up on themselves.
That looks delicious, absolutely delicious. Tell the folks where you guys are located.
We are located behind the Moorcroft, not the Moorcroft, I'm sorry, the Whole Foods at Sharon Road in Fairview.
Right in South Park.
Yeah, Ashley Park Lane.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go check out Dogwood Table and Bar. Oh, this looks absolutely delicious. And I'm sure this will be gone in about 30 seconds as I'm tossing to meteorologist Tal Conklin, who's going to give you a look at your first alert weather right now.
Well, Christina, I'm going to give you about 3 minutes now to eat. So here you go. I hope you brought